Hey guys, how we doing? We're back. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day. We're gonna do another spooky reaction video. We're going back to MINDJUNKIE. This is 12 scary videos that are truly disturbing. If you wouldn't mind popping by his channel, I say this all the time. If you wouldn't mind popping by his channel, drop him a sub and show some love for the original video. The link is in the description for that. I'd be grateful for you doing so. Hit the thumbs up on this video. Try and draw some views in. And yeah, hopefully we'll make some progress with the channel again. In the meantime, let's get the cans on, give it a watch, and let's talk about some good spooky stuff that we haven't seen. See
some
what
doors
he
should
pulled
never
up
be
with
opened,
now.
and some spirits should never be summoned. This footage comes from TikTok user who usually posts card reading videos for her followers. During one particular live stream, she decided to attempt something far more dangerous, a spiritual seance to contact someone from beyond. What started as an online session with another woman quickly spiraled into something neither of them were prepared for. The seance began like many others, with requests for the spirit to make its presence known, but when Chilolo Directos asked the entity to open a door, she got exactly what she asked for.
Ahora se abre la puerta.
¿Dónde está la puerta? ¿Se ve la puerta?
Sí.
Ábrete, ábrete. Ábrete puerta. Ábrete puerta. Que se abra la puerta. Que se abra.
¡No! No posible.
Ay, tu madre.
Okay.
No me toquéis, que estoy protegida, ¿eh? No me toquéis, que estoy protegida. No vale, ya abro la luz, tío.
Slowly but deliberately, the door begins to open on its own. Both women are visibly shaken by what they're witnessing. This wasn't supposed to actually work.
No me toquéis, que estoy protegida.
Chilolo Directos says, but her voice betrays her growing fear. Rather than ending the session there, she makes the mistake of continuing.
¿Te puedes poner delante del espejo, por favor? ¿Te puedes poner delante del espejo, por favor? ¿Estás enfadado? ¿Te puedes poner delante del espejo, por favor? ¿Te puedes poner delante? Venga, ponte delante del espejo, te quiero ver. Yo... Puta, que me caigo.
Hostia, échalo, cuidado.
After witnessing these manifestations, Chilolo Directos finally decides to end the broadcast, but many of her viewers believe she may have contacted something demonic, something that doesn't simply leave when asked. But what do you think happened here? Did Chilolo Directos summon something on this live stream? And more importantly, did he really leave when the session ended?
And was there anybody else in the house doing that for her? Yes. To be fair, I do sort of believe in stuff like this because I have sort of witnessed that. But yeah, let us know your thoughts on that, if you think it's legit. Obviously, the whole seance thing seems a little bit sus and all that, but yeah, give us your thoughts below.
This next series of videos come from TikTok user Eliza1818, and what started as a simple holiday stay turned into something that defies explanation. According to Eliza's caption, she was walking through the hotel corridors when she noticed a man following her. Feeling uncomfortable, she decided to pretend she was on a FaceTime call, hoping this would deter him from approaching. But then, she heard footsteps running in her direction, and pure panic set in.
Yeah, I think we might have come across this one in the last few weeks. It's hard to make out anything, really.
Somebody help me,
Eliza bursts into a frantic run through the hotel hallways. She screams as she flees down the corridor, but when you watch the footage, there's no one chasing her. The hallways behind her are completely empty. A hotel employee named Forever Flow later reviewed the security footage from that night. The CCTV shows Eliza reaching the elevator. Desperately trying to escape, she gets inside and frantically presses the buttons, but something strange happens.
Yeah, the whole behaviour still seems a bit sus to me, like, but
So
let us know what you guys think.
Video of that girl that posted.
There are a couple of bits that are a bit out there, but her behaviour in general, like the whole hiding in the lift thing with her back towards the door and stuff. Would you do that if somebody was potentially chasing you? I don't know. Let us know if I'm wrong.
And I'm gonna let y'all know now. It
But
gets
there are a few little bits here that
really
are a bit
weird.
strange, like.
It's like she acting like she's running from something or hiding from something. But there's literally nobody else in the frame.
Like
she tweaking.
Yeah, it is weird.
And the elevator door is not even closing. Like she playing hide and seek or something. But look, this ain't even the craziest thing. Like now the elevator door is closed. This ain't even the craziest thing about this video though. I got like more video to show y'all, and it just gets super weird. So y'all just stay tuned.
The elevator doors won't close while she's standing there.
Milks
Only
it a bit,
when she
this one,
steps
like.
back out do the doors finally shut. While examining more footage, the hotel employee witnesses something bizarre.
And y'all think that's crazy? Keep watching like right by that door right there, by
This
that
bit's a
table.
bit
Keep watching
strange.
right over by there. The whole time I'm thinking somebody following her. So we trying to go over the film and just keep watching. Look. My hand is shaking. Right there.
What is that?
What the heck? Bro, that's a rock from that table right there. Those are stones and those in bowls right there by that table. And that one of them stones just fell on the floor.
And there's no way that should happen because there's no wind in there.
Wind ain't even gonna do that though. This is crazy, yo.
A decorative rock suddenly falls from a table in the lobby, rolling across the
Crazy,
floor.
yo.
But how? There's no wind and nothing that could explain why it moved. When they check Eliza's room, they make a disturbing discovery.
It's like all my stuff is just left here.
Why would you be filming this though? Like,
It's crazy. You said what? No, this shit is ridiculous. What the heck is this doing in here? This is crazy.
She left all her belongings behind when she fled the hotel.
I forgot
but among
about
her
that. It's one of them
they
things you
find
can
lock-picking
get into
tools, the
the
kind
room with,
used
innit?
by people who break into places. Looking at the security footage one final time, the employee spots something they initially missed. A dark shadow moving rapidly through the hallway, traveling in Eliza's direction. But the shadow appears to move independently, with no person casting it. So, what really happened that night? Was Eliza running from an invisible presence? Or is there a more complex explanation involving those lock-picking tools?
I don't know. It all seems a bit sus, that one. Like, yeah, so just that the way she was behaving and stuff just doesn't seem to add up. I mean, I get this being scared, but then sort of trapping yourself in a lift, looking the other direction from the doors, Because I don't even know if they pushed the button and moved, did they? They just sort of went in. I don't know. Let us know what you guys make of that one.
This video was uploaded by TikTok user JCUCF after he and his friends made a discovery that left them questioning everything they thought they knew about the supernatural. The group was driving through the United States when they spotted an abandoned laboratory building by the side of the road. Curious about the old structure, which had apparently been used as a filming location for a popular TV series, they decided to get out and take a closer look.
I'm saying this one as well.
It's moving, I can see it.
Fortunately.
Oh! That guy rolling out the window. It completely shut. The car is started.
Did you see it?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Look, it's opening again.
Wait, get on video, get on video.
It could just be the wind.
I am.
This is paranormal experience.
There's no wind either. Like, you can just look at the trees right now. They're not moving at all.
Completely abandoned. No wind. There's nothing in there.
Like, you can look at the plants, the tree, nothing is blowing. It's just opening.
There's no explanation for that. It's also so irregular that it can't be.
It's opening. It's opening. It's opening. No, it's opening fast.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Oh my
That's the
god.
widest it's opened.
That fast too.
What is that?
It's opening and closing.
You're gonna need to send me that video.
Filming this? Okay, thank God.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I need to know the history of this place.
What is that?
Do you see that?
Look at my phone. Definitely something moving inside. No, I see it. What is that? I see it.
Is that a person?
Is that a person?
Why does that look like a person? I'm looking at JC's phone. It looks like a person.
Looks like a person.
I'm looking at his phone. It's literally a figure.
No, I see
You're
it.
recording
I see
that, right?
it. I see it.
Okay, so you can play back and show you guys.
Okay, well, okay, I see it. That's different. Please put the video up. I see it. It's a dark figure. It's a dark figure. It's a dark figure. It's a dark figure.
We're driving.
Oh my god.
Ooh, brakes are on.
Please, I see a dark figure moving.
Oh my god.
Through the phone screen, they spot a dark figure standing motionless inside the laboratory. The mysterious entity appears to be watching them from within the abandoned building, not moving, just silently observing their
security guard.
every move. Terrified by what they've seen, the group decides to leave immediately, but the question remains, what was that figure doing in the deserted laboratory, and why was the door moving on its own in the complete absence of wind? Was this the spirit of someone connected to the laboratory's past, or something else entirely guarding the abandoned facility?
Yeah, it's a peculiar one, but not enough there
What
for me.
happens
Like,
when you invite something into your home and it decides to stay? This video comes from TikTok user Lexi, whose life took a dark turn after what seemed like an innocent night
Silly
with
goose.
friends. A few weeks earlier, Lexi and her friends had broken into an abandoned apartment building looking for thrills and maybe some social media content. They found an old Ouija board left behind by previous occupants and decided it would be fun to try contacting spirits in such a haunted location. What started as a game quickly became serious when the board began giving them specific answers, spelling out their names and dates, which
So
it
my nails
couldn't
were
have
bad.
known. But when they tried to end the session, the planchette wouldn't move to goodbye, no matter how hard they tried. Eventually, they just abandoned the board and left,
As you
thinking
do.
nothing more of it. But within days, Lexi began experiencing strange occurrences in her own home. Doors opening, footsteps in empty rooms, the feeling of being watched. Then one evening, while filming a routine makeup tutorial in her bedroom, something happened that made her realize she was no longer alone in the house.
Got the cutest little samples yesterday.
boom.
As Lexi applies her makeup and talks to the camera, something
peekaboo.
moves in the doorway behind her. A face briefly appears around the doorframe, watching her intently. Then it quickly ducks back out of sight when it realizes it might be seen. Since Lexi lives completely alone, there's no explanation for who or what was observing her private moment. The entity seems drawn to her daily activities, like it's studying her behaviour and routines. This footage has convinced Lexi that something followed her home from that abandoned building and now is making itself comfortable in her space. But what do you think Lexi brought back with her that night, and why does it seem so interested in watching her every move?
It's a friend playing peekaboo. Let us know what you guys think.
This clip was uploaded to Reddit by LowMDrix1. It was just an ordinary day at his mother's house. She had come home and was greeting her dog in the entryway. Nothing unusual about the moment, but when his mother later reviewed the footage to check what time she had arrived home, she noticed something moving in the background that shouldn't have been there. According to the OP, his mother was completely alone in the house at the time this was recorded.
We've seen quite a few of these today, unfortunately. We'll carry on though, but this one's quite intriguing to be fair, but let us know what you guys think. A funny doggo.
As his mother enters and greets her dog, a dark shadow moves slowly across the hallway floor. The shadow crosses the width of the corridor before disappearing. What makes this particularly strange is that both the woman and her dog seem completely unaware of what's happening when LowMDrix1 shared the footage on.
So the only thing I can think of is this wall, sort of where I am, here. If there's a window here, and somebody walks past it, it sort of casts a shadow a bit like that, but I don't know. Let us know what you guys make of that.
Reddit, he mentioned they had tried repeatedly to recreate the shadow, but they couldn't replicate it. The comment section in the Argos subreddit erupted with theories, many suggesting it was caused by someone walking past a light source outside. Others pointed to a passing vehicle or cloud blocking sunlight from an unseen window, but the OP insists there was no one else present and no obvious light source that could create such a shadow. He also revealed that his mother has experienced other unexplainable activity in the home. Taps turning on by themselves, battery-operated candles flickering without reason, and she had seen similar shadows moving through the house on at least one other occasion.
Yeah, mainly from the shape and the direction, to me it looks like there's a window on that back wall. But they seem to say there isn't. But without proof, obviously, it's hard to tell, but let us know what you guys made of that one. It's a decent clip, that one.
This photo was taken during what should have been a joyful, happy reunion in Indonesia. A man had travelled with his wife to visit his family, reuniting with his mothers and sisters after a long time apart. It was one of those precious moments that families treasure. Everyone together again after months or years of separation. To commemorate the occasion, they decided to take a group photo, something to remember this special day. Everyone gathered together, smiling for the camera, completely unaware that they weren't the only ones present for this family moment.
Just somebody wandering in the background. That looks drawn on, to be fair. It looks drawn on.
In the foreground, the family appears happy and relaxed, posing naturally for what they thought was a simple family portrait, but in the darker area behind them, something else was captured in the frame. Dark hooded figure with glowing white eyes can be seen staring directly at the family. The entity appears to be watching them intently, almost like it was drawn to this gathering of loved ones. What makes this photo particularly unsettling is that none of the family members noticed this presence while the photo was being taken. It was only later, when they reviewed the image, image that they discovered that they had an uninvited guest in their family portrait. According to those present, there was no one else around who could account for this figure, and the hooded appearance with those piercing white eyes doesn't match anyone they know. The family was shocked when they finally saw what had been captured, realizing that something had been silently observing their reunion. Some believe this could be a protective ancestral spirit drawn to witness the family coming together. Others think it might be something more sinister that was attracted to the positive energy of the gathering. Was this a benevolent presence watching over the reunion, or something darker that infiltrated their moment of happiness?
It looks like it's been drawn in, that, like, to me, but let us know what you guys make of that one. Funny.
This security camera footage was uploaded by a woman named Caitlin after weeks of mysterious alerts from her home surveillance system. Constant motion detection notifications from her backyard camera. Every time she checked the alerts, she would review the footage, but find absolutely nothing there. No person, no animal, no obvious cause for the motion sensor to be triggered. But the notifications kept coming night after night, always from the same area of her backyard. Finally, after weeks of phantom alerts, the camera captured what had been setting off the motion detectors.
The rain or snow or whatever that is didn't. That is quite eerie though.
This is what it caught. The timestamp shows October the 27th, 2024 at 4:23 AM, when most people would be sound asleep. In the grainy black and white footage, a misty white apparition can be seen moving across the yard. The figure appears translucent and ethereal, gliding rather than walking across the ground. It moves with a fluid motion that doesn't seem quite human, almost like it's floating just above the surface. The entity passes directly through the camera's motion detection zone, which explains why Caitlin had been receiving so many alerts. The apparition appears substantial enough to trigger the motion sensors, but translucent enough to seem otherworldly. After capturing this footage, Caitlin finally understood why her security system had been so active, but it also raised new questions about what exactly had been visiting her backyard every night.
That's pretty creepy, that one, eh? There's no what you guys make of it. I mean, obviously all the other shite that was flying past could have triggered the camera just as often, like, but yeah, weird stuff, that one, like. There's a definite shape. Hard to make out exactly what it could be, like, but it sort of looks humanoid-ish. But yeah, weird stuff.
This next clip was uploaded by Adrian Gonzalez 271. Adrian worked the night shift at a warehouse facility, usually a quiet job involving routine inventory checks and organising storage areas. He's been doing this work for months without incident, just the typical tasks of moving boxes and keeping track of shipments. But on this particular night, something felt different about the storage room. As Adrian went about his usual duties, he noticed movement in his peripheral vision, something that shouldn't have been there. At first he thought it might just be another employee working late, or perhaps a shadow cast by the overhead lighting, but when he looked more carefully, he realized he was seeing something that defied explanation.
Luego aquí dicen que algo se aparece. No manches, ve lo que se ve allá. Algo se ve. ¿Qué es lo que se ve ahí?
I don't really know where we're looking.
At the far end of the storage room, a small face peeks out,
What the
but
fuck are you?
this isn't the face of a co-worker or security guard.
Probably
Whoever
jump scare.
or whatever it is darkness. Most unsettling are the eyes, which seem to reflect light in an otherworldly way. Adrian is left standing alone in the warehouse, trying to process what he just witnessed. Many believe Adrian captured footage of a
Creepy
child
bastard.
spirit, perhaps someone connected to the building's history. But what do you think Adrian encountered in that storage room?
Creepy as fuck, man. Could just be somebody dressed up, but
This
good
video
effect. Good
was
effect.
uploaded by Russian urban explorer Universe of Mems, whose passion for abandoned places led him to a discovery that scared the living out of him. While exploring miles deep in the remote Russian wilderness, he stumbles upon what appears to be an old abandoned complex. The location was completely isolated, hours away from the nearest town, surrounded by nothing but dense forest in every direction. The crumbling concrete structures and rusted metal gates suggest this facility has been abandoned for decades. Most people would turn back, but Universe of Mems was drawn to explore these forgotten remnants hidden in the middle of nowhere. Armed with just his phone camera, he decides to venture inside and document what remained of this mysterious site, and what he captured sent him running.
Типа сталка. Здесь, ребята, жутковато, потому что здесь, блин, куча этих волков, зверей всяких. Подходим, идем дальше, смотреть, шо, как. Вот, ребята, еще такой вот бункер. Фу, территория очень большая. Здесь будет очень тяжело найти эти шахты. Так, пошли. А вот здесь уже стрёмненько, ребята. Какие-то комнаты.
So quiet.
Ребята! Валим!
Class.
As he approaches one particular room, something makes him stop in his tracks. A dark figure suddenly appears, and Universe of Mems flees in absolute fear for his life. After this encounter, he researched the facility's history and discovered disturbing rumors about the isolated complex. Some believe the site was abandoned after tragic incidents, leaving behind spirits who never found peace. What Universe of Mems encountered may have been the guardian of this forgotten place, still protecting its secrets deep in the Russian forest. But who or what do you think he came across that day? Was this a spirit of someone connected to the facility's dark past, or something else lurking in the wilderness ruins?
Or just a homeless guy or something. Impressive nonetheless. That was good fun, that one. I like that one. Let us know what you guys made of that. Plus.
This video was filmed during a Victorian-themed celebration at Oakland Cemetery in Atlanta, Georgia. The event was designed to recreate the atmosphere of the 1800s, with attendees dressed in period clothing and behaving as people would have during the Victorian era. It was meant to be a fun historical reenactment, bringing the past to life in one of Atlanta's most historic burial grounds. A young man who goes by the username FickleBurke12 was filming the festivities, capturing the elaborate costumes and authentic decorations that transform the cemetery into a Victorian wonderland. He decided to turn the camera on himself to give viewers a personal tour of the celebration, but as he filmed his casual commentary, something appeared behind him that definitely wasn't part of the planned entertainment.
Look at this guy right here. Look at him. Just posing at people. I think this happens like every year around this time. It's so weird. It's like at a cemetery. And up here you have Christmas carolers. Beautiful. And then, right behind me, watch my step here. Give me 1 second.
Did Did you see
Another
it?
peekaboo,
When he
Michael
turns the
Myers.
camera towards him, a face can be seen peeking out from behind a wall before quickly retreating out of sight. And at the time, the man had no idea what was behind him.
Yeah, it looks like a Michael Myers mask or something, but the rest of it seems like a pretty cool event, to be fair. Be nice to see something like that happening, but yeah, I'm not sold on that one. Like, let us know what you guys think.
This footage was captured by a driver using his phone camera, but what he recorded has left viewers around the world struggling to find a rational explanation. It was just another day in traffic, the kind of slow-moving congestion that happens in busy cities everywhere. The driver was filming the scene ahead, perhaps documenting the traffic or just killing time. But what his camera captured was something that shouldn't be possible. A man walking across the street right in front of the car ahead of him when the impossible happened.
Gone.
Where the f did he go? Where the f did he just go?
The footage shows a pedestrian crossing the road, walking directly in front of the vehicle ahead, but as the man passes behind the car, he simply vanishes, like he was never there. The driver recording can be heard saying,
"Where the f did he just go?"
Skeptics point to possible video editing or camera tricks, but the raw reaction from the person filming suggests genuine surprise.
It's hard to edit that because there's stuff moving in and around the space where he last sort of sees him. It's weird. I don't know if we've seen this one before or one very similar, but it is impressive. Like, there must be some sort of explanation for it. Like I say, I either ducked down and lost him, but then surely you'd see him stand up again unless he just ends the video before that event or whatever. But weird shit, man.
The footage has been analysed frame by frame, but no one has been able to provide a definite explanation. So, was this an optical illusion created by the angle and lighting, or something far more extraordinary?
Where the f did he just go?
Weird. The green phenomenon.
This final video brings us something completely different from paranormal encounters we've seen tonight. On the night of June the 15th, 2020, workers at what appears to be an airport facility witnessed something in the sky that left them questioning everything they thought they knew about our world. It was a typical night shift, but suddenly something extraordinary appeared above them that demanded immediate attention. User 4Charlie4 uploaded this footage after capturing what many are calling one of the most compelling unexplained aerial phenomena caught on camera.
What's that?
An alien.
Pretty impressive. An alien.
What is that actually?
Looks like a green fireball. Weird.
A bright green beam of light suddenly appears in the cloudy night sky. The luminous object moves with incredible speed, streaking through the clouds like a shooting star. But this isn't the typical white or orange glow of a meteor. This is an intense, out-of-this-world green light. The witnesses can be heard reacting with amazement and confusion as they watch this phenomenon unfold. Someone asks in disbelief,
What's that?
While another voice suggests it might be extraterrestrial origin. The object maintains its bright green luminosity as it travels across the sky, defying easy explanation. Conventional aircraft don't produce this type of bright green illumination, and meteorites rarely maintain such a consistent, vibrant green glow throughout their descent. The timing and location at an airport facility adds credibility to the footage, as these workers would be familiar with normal aircraft aircraft and atmospheric events. So, what do you think these airport workers witnessed that night? Was this a
Could be
rare
some sort
natural
of
phenomenon,
meteor made out of
advanced military
something slightly
technology,
different
or
to
perhaps
rock.
something not of this world? You
phosphorus or
tell
something.
me.
I can't remember what burns with a green flame.
Thanks so much for watching.
There you go, guys. Some good stuff there. Let us know your thoughts on any of those clips. Leave your comments below. Good stuff. Look, we had seen a few of them, unfortunately. But like I keep saying, when we do it, sometimes it's better to see it again a couple of weeks later and just sort of try and take it in a different way or whatever. But a couple of them, like the girl running around the hotel and stuff, I still just don't get that one. Like, but I could be completely wrong. Let us know if you think I am. In the meantime, do appreciate it all. As I said at the beginning, pop by MindJunkie's channel. The link is in the description. Drop me a sub and hit the like on the original video. And hit the like on this video as well, please, if you wouldn't mind. Share it around, trying to draw some views in. Be grateful for that. And in the meantime, I shall catch you in the next one. Have a good one, guys.